Hey guys, it's Grant. I'm excited to share with you a day in the life video. I'm Grant McKelvey, 23, from Lincoln, Nebraska. Graduated high school and went to UNL for college and started my flight training with Ignite in September of 23. While I was in college, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I worked at Duncan Aviation throughout college as an intern. That's what originally brought me into aviation. So then decided I wanted to continue and go full-time in flight training. So a typical day for me, I'm gonna get up about 6 o'clock. Usually before I come to class, I like to eat, possibly work out, go for a walk or stretch. Kind of depends on the weather outside. So we just pulled up to school now, and now we'll just head on up and I'll walk you through the day. Get here about 8 o'clock in the morning. Morning, Dustin. Go through our ground school, study, take notes, maybe even study for a test depending on what I have coming up. So upstairs, kitchen area, but also we have our ground school going on right now.
Don't be afraid to change it up, okay? If I stick with my original pylon, I might have to go over my max bank of 40 degrees. So always be open to changing that pylon if need be. Good read for the 8s on pylons is the Airplane Flying Handbook, Chapter 7, 14. Max wind is 15 knots.
Pre-flight the plane about 30 minutes before my flight, have it ready so that way when my instructor is ready to go, we don't have to wait for me to pre-flight it. All right, so we got our dispatch. What we do is just make sure we have the right name, our instructor, the tail number, and now we'll just head outside and actually pre-flight. All right, so now we're outside and we just gotta go find our plane, walking around, making sure no tail light or beacon is on, no one's about to start up. So we do our pre-flight. We'd hop in and we would check our Hobbs time listed down and then the tack time listed down, make sure they are correct. We'd throw our keys on top, safe place. If we're getting refueled, we just want to let the refuelers know that the keys aren't in the ignition so the plane doesn't start. So here we have our pre-flight checklist, and what we do, we'll just run down each of the items, check them, make sure they're all good. So we're gonna head on back to the tail. So pre-flight's done, usually beforehand. We'll go inside, talk with our instructor for the day, and see what we want to go accomplish. There you go, thank you. So now we're just gonna go on a little tour of the first floor. Here, we just have some pre and post flight areas. Talk with our instructors beforehand. Right there, we have our testing center for our written test. And back here, a few more places we can debrief, but we also have our simulators we like to use for instrument private learning approaches, or if we have bad weather, and we just have one more over here. The most rewarding is just being able to fly itself. You study hard, do all these things, and then either at the end of the day or at the beginning of the day, you get to go fly. The most memorable moment is going to be your first solo. I remember getting up at 5:30 in the morning on a Saturday to get to the airport by 7 to solo. So being at Ignite, it's more of a family. They're not just trying to push you in and out. We care about quality over quantity. We want to get the best out of everything. We all want to get to that end goal, and if we can each help each other throughout that, we do it. And then once I'm done flying, usually it's about 2 hours, I will study more at school for 2 hours. So in my bag, I am an electronic person, so I have my iPad and my laptop. So we have our ground school online. So I use my iPad to have that pulled up, and then I like to take notes on my iPad. And as well, in my bag, I have our trusty 4-AIM, which I have tabbed out with things I need for my rating I'm working on. And then I also have my instructor's book. I'm just finished up studying my instructor certificate, and now I'm still just reviewing it, making sure I stay on top of all the information in the book. And then I usually head home afterwards, study again for a couple more hours, and then either go to the gym at the end of the day or just give myself 4 hours to enjoy my day. My end goal is eventually to work for a major airline.
So that's my typical day in the life as a student pilot at Ignite Flight Academy. If this is exciting to you and you have questions or would like to know more about what it takes to become a pilot, I would recommend you go to the website at igniteflight.com or call to set up an introductory flight to see if becoming a pilot is right for you. Hope to see you soon.